Hi friends of ILKVlogs. Today I am in San Francisco. I'm in my friend's house, and before we start the barbecue, I thought I'd tell you stories of my experience with SB19 Pagtatag World Tour at LA. So of course we're from Hawaii, and from Hawaii we flew just to watch SB19. So this is how it went. Friday evening, I still went to a banquet. And then we flew in the evening. Our flight actually was delayed from 11 o'clock to 12:30, and then later on it got delayed some more because of engine issues. But by the time we flew was like 1:30 in the morning. So we're very tired. When we got to LAX, we had to wait again for our rent-a-car place for another hour, so that was a little challenging, but we had a good car and we drove all the way to Anaheim area and settled in the hotel. So I'm just happy that we were able to get in early. We had an early check-in, and we're able to rest for a little bit before preparing ourselves for the concert. And we just realized that the concert is just across the hotel that we stayed, which is very good. There's four of us that went to the concert. Christy, my dear friend Christy from Hawaii, who have moved here in California for a while now with her family. She got dropped off by her husband. He waited for us, and then he dropped us off altogether, the three of us. And Leah is my subscriber who joined us, came a little bit later. So when we got to the area, we were carrying boxes, for our gifts for our mahalima, and we look like, oh my gosh, we look like kawawa, we're carrying stuff. But then I realized that when we got there, there's like balikbayan boxes filled already with gifts for SB19. 18. You are so good and so loving to our SB19 guys. I know, I think Stell was saying, don't worry, don't bother bringing us gifts, just bring yourselves. But I think that's really the Filipino culture. It's hard not to give a gift to people that you admire, and at the same time it's a community. And as titas, us especially, we like to support and we'd like to take care of our young men. So I thought, oh my gosh, we look like kawawa, dala-dala yung box. Pero at the same time, we realized everybody's done it. They were just there ahead of us. And then I did have a big bag full of giveaways. And then these are like chocolates from Hawaii. And then I was trying to bring it inside, and they said, oh, what are those things? And I said, oh, they're giveaways for the other people, going to the concert. And they're like, do you have a permit to do that? I'm like, permit? I'm just being nice here and just trying to give away. So she said, let me ask if that's allowed to bring food inside the auditorium. And then she came back, she goes, no, you have to just put it in, one of the pasalubong or gift to the guys. I said, no, we already have boxes for them. We already have our gifts to the guys. But this one are for the concert goers. So I decided to write there and then distribute it to the people that were in line. So that turned out very well. I was happy to pass on those goodies to them, and they were happy to receive it. And yeah, it was like all sold out. Everybody's happy to hear that. Oh, you're from Hawaii, I'm giving away little goodies to them. I put like a sticker that has SB19 pictures in it, and then of course my info.
I know you. I watch your YouTube.
You do?
Hawaii.
Nice meeting you.
I'm so proud of you.
YouTube? Thank you.
She's on YouTube.
I love ILKVlogs. I made it here.
She's a fan.
Oh, thank you. You have messaged me. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Marami na ibigay sa inyo.
Okay.
Pablo Bayas. Hi.
Love from Hawaii.
Thank you.
What's up?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, ayan ang gusto ko.
Hopefully, makaabot mo sa likod.
Thank you po, ate. Kuha mo gusto ko.
Thank you. You're welcome. You already got it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you.
From Hawaii.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Energy. Have some po.
Thank you.
You're welcome. While waiting, have some sugar.
talaga nila.
Thank you. You're from Hawaii.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
Just one.
Came from Hawaii? Yes, po. We made it here.
Thank you.
Okay. We're back
Thank
to
you.
you. Sorry. Grab some more po.
Thank you.
Have some.
Thank you. Oh, this is so cute. You guys are so cute.
Any more?
Mahalo.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay po. Any more?
Thank you.
More? Grab some po. Grab. With love from Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
Hi po. Candies. Sugar. Sugar rush. Before you make it. There's some more.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Have fun. Thank you. Oh wow. This is really cute. Sugar while you're waiting. This is so cute.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice one. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I'm giving him one.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, the last one.
Last one. Sorry po. Bye.
And then by that time I was already kind of sweaty running around, and then by the time we got in we could hear already that they're doing the sound check. So we're like just rushing in. I didn't have a chance to pick up my merch yet. I asked if I could just come back later, and he said, "No, yeah, go ahead, go in, go to the sound check, and then just come back later."
We're tier 2. H.
We're very happy to be back and seeing new faces and as well as people we've seen before. Thank you so much for coming back again. First of all, we just want to welcome you all to our live soundtrack. Yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
So the sound check was good. Guys, of course, were singing and doing their thing, talking to us, and it was like a concert already because they were singing well, and people were just singing along. And I was seated like two seats away from the middle aisle, and we're on the second tier, but I didn't realize that that aisle goes all the way to the front. I only found out when the sound check was already done and the guys were not in the stage anymore. Apparently it was so packed that I thought it was blocked off. I mean, people were going in the front even though they're not from the first tier. So I thought, shucks, I missed my opportunity to really go close and take good pictures of them, or say hi or whatever, get something signed, right? Because that's when they were signing. But then here comes the organizer giving us instructions that they're going to take pictures with us already. And I thought, oh, I thought that would be after the concert, but that was good that they did it in the beginning. So there's another room for that. So the guys were already there, and then we were like being called row by row, and then we were forming a line, and then we were laughing because it ended up taking us outside of the auditorium again. So we're like, oh, pinapauwi na tayo, and then came to find out we have to form another line, and then it goes to another room where the guys were waiting for us. So we are now in line to get our photos taken with the guys. Here we are. There's a long line, but we will have a chance to take pictures with the guys. So of course everybody's excited. There's a long line. So when we got there, we're just chatting, we're so excited, and we're meeting people. And there's like some couple of people there that said hi to me, apparently my subscriber, and they're like, hi ate, I know you, and so we're taking pictures with them and stuff. By the time we got in, I wasn't kind of prepared what to say to the guys, although in the beginning I had it in mind what to say, supposedly to greet them and stuff, but it's like, oh, like kind of lost for words. But the first person on the side here was Josh, and he was looking at the next batch, which was us. So when he turned, he saw me, and I said, hi Josh, and then he saw me, and he pointed at my hako. I was wearing a hakole, and he said, oh yes, we came from Hawaii. So he said, oh, Hawaii, oh, that's nice. And then of course you cannot keep chatting because they're like rushing us, because there's a lot of people that needs to take picture. And then of course they already give us instruction, no kissing, no hugging, no holding them, and just group of 10, take picture, smile, go, kind of thing. So of course I was conscious about that, but I did have a booklet that I've created. I wrote a story that was my liham, but it came into a booklet. It's a lot of writing, and then I made it into a booklet, and then I have an envelope inside there, and I said I have to give it to Pablo, and I was, we were told not to touch them, not to give them anything. If you have gifts, just drop it off in the box. I'm like, this is something special, I cannot just put it in the box. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I can give it to Pablo. And sure enough, he turned around, he's next to Josh. He turns around and look at me, and I give it to him. I'm sorry po, I have to give it to you, but there's something special in there. And he goes, natawa siya. He's probably thinking, itong tita na to makulit. So natawa siya. He's like, and then I have to move on. And next was Justin, I believe, and then or no, Stell. And Stell is also makulit. Actually, well, we had to form already. Everybody had to face the camera and take pictures, smile, and then after one or two shots, Stell turns around and start chatting with us. Oh, thank you for coming, enjoy the show, yeah guys, like that. So and then my friend Christy, it's so funny because she loves Stell, right? And she's a newbie, she still get confused which one is who. Ate was the name of them, because I introduced her to them. She lives in California, right? And I told, hey Kite, let's go to the concert. She goes, where? Whose concert ate? And I said, SB19. Sino yun? Like that, right? So I started sending her videos and stuff. So she was just getting to know them. And then she already saw some of the videos and the way they sing. And she goes, oh, I think I love Stell. So, but her sister-in-law, who's also in Hawaii but couldn't make it, keeps messaging her, make sure to take pictures of Ken. The sister-in-law likes Ken. So in her mind, she likes Stell, but at the same time, she has to do something for her sister-in-law to Ken. She has to say something to Ken. So yung lumabas is like, she goes, "Hi, Stell," and she, instead of saying how she thinks of Stell and whatnot, she goes, "Hi, Stell, where is Ken?" It was so funny. And Stell goes like, it's like you're talking to me, you're asking for Ken. And he goes, she said she saw Stell making that face like, doon. And Ken is at the end of the last seat. And then, so after that, and then she's like, I cannot remember what she said, but it's like, "Hi, Ken," and then she started talking to Ken, something about, I can't remember, it's like, "You're great, blah blah blah," and then, but that's pretty much the words of her sister-in-law that she's trying to tell Ken, although she wanted to talk to Stell. So, "Oh, good luck," sabi niya kay Ken, and then Ken was like fist bumping us and saying thank you, please enjoy the show, blah blah blah. And then when we were done already, she goes, "Oh, te, I didn't get to say something to Stell." And I said, "I thought you were saying something to Stell." She goes, "Yeah, but mali naman because I wasn't able to tell him that I like him, that he's my favorite." And then, "So what did you tell him?" I said, "Stell, where is Ken?" That was so funny. And she goes, "I was gonna say, where is Ken?" And then after I say something to Ken, I was gonna go back to Stell, but Stell, you're my favorite. She was gonna, but she was like kind of lost for words. And then, it's like that when everything is fast. And like I said, originally I planned to say something, magpatawa ako for the guys, but wala, nothing came out. And something else came out, which is for me. I didn't really make something silly. But yeah, I wish I could say more to the guys, but that was really a nice interaction. They're very sweet, and they're very humble, and they're very grateful, for the support that they're getting. So that was really nice. But every time I remember something like that, I just smile because my friend Christy, "Oh, te, I didn't get to say something to Stell," And then the following day, actually, she calls me up. I was already on my way to San Francisco. She goes, "Oh," she still remember. And she goes, last night, I could not go. When I went home, she goes, I went to sleep like about 3-4 in the morning. And then every time I close my eyes, I see Stell. But then she goes, "But then I didn't get to say something to him." And this is a friend who's just getting to know SB19. And like I said, she still gets confused with their names. Who is who? Josh, Justin. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. In the beginning, or in that, there was a time that she almost didn't make it too, and I was about to sell her ticket, and because she has to do something, and then she changed her mind again. She found a way to make it, and she's finally like so excited and like messaging me, "Ate, what are we gonna wear? Whatever, So I was giving, and I told her, "Do your homework, go listen to their songs." And then she was able to listen to some, but not so in the concert. I look at her, "Do you know that song?" She goes, "No, but it's good." And started dancing. And so I got my merch, and so I have the light, and then so we would take turns to use that, and she's my operator. So change the color, this is crimson now, it's red. And then she would change it, so it's sometimes she would be the one holding and I'm the one holding the camera, or it's me and all that. And then so maybe from the beginning all the way to maybe 3/4 of the concert, she was so into it. She's dancing. She would stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. And by the time 3/4, I'm so tired. I don't know how those guys can do all the singing and dancing without like gasping for breath, because they're like dancing and all that, right? So my friend is so funny. I was telling her, "You had so much energy. I thought I'm the crazy one. I thought I'm so into SB19 than you, but I'm the subdued one, and I would just be clapping, and I would, be doing all this stuff. And she's the one who's really dancing, so into it." And then after that, she ran out of energy, and she goes, "Oh, ikaw naman." She gives me she would get the pom pom, she would do anything, and but she really had a good time. And it's so funny because it's like we're the same kind of grow up in Hawaii, not going to concerts. We're kind of just straightforward, serious kind of people, and by the time we're at this age, we get to enjoy. And I didn't expect that she would be so into it. And then during the concert, her sister-in-law keeps going, so what's happening now? Of course you cannot do live, right? So what's happening? I'm texting her, and she would be like, I said, take shots and send it to her so she stop bugging you. And so it's so funny how the good thing too is some of my subscribers recognized me, and that really made my night special as well, you know. I was, I guess they saw me come in with my hakole. The four of us had hakole, and they recognized me. So there's actually two people that came by and said, hi, I know you, I'm your subscriber and watching you. And then, you know, we even had pictures. And then later on, when we kind of started already, nagpa-picture ulit, you know. So that was so nice. I was laughing because my friend, Christy, was saying, ate, celebrity ka na pala dito. And then kasi it's like, sabi ko, it just so happened that my subscribers, the 18, are so nice, you know, and they're so welcoming. And then when they see me, they, you know, they said hi, which is very nice. There's somebody behind me also, kalabit me, and say, ate, tita, I'm your subscriber, and oh, okay, picture tayo, you know. Of course I cannot remember names, and you know, I'm so bad, but I'm so happy that they said hi to me. And then one of them, she's a nurse here, she's so generous. She actually gave out tickets to other people. I think there's this young vlogger who found about SB19, and she's also a newbie, and so she's learning about SB19. But this lady, her name is Sonia. Hi, Sonia. She's so generous. She gave her the first batch of tickets that she bought. She gave that girl, that vlogger, and then there's a couple more girls. And my gosh, she invited us to dinner. She treated all of us to a Korean dinner. It was really nice. The food was really good, and we really just had a good time. There were two young girls that came in, and they were like telling me, Tita, are you guys going to the wish bus? And I'm like, oh, hindi, pauwi na ako, you know, you guys enjoy. But it's like there's no end in their fun and their enjoyment, and how they wanted to see SB19 over and over again. And I've seen a lot of those vloggers as well that paid a lot of money, that follow them to different locations. So, and I've seen them there that night. So it was so nice. But to us, that was enough. That was a wonderful night for us to last lifetime of memory. So that's my take on that, and there's gonna be more videos coming up. Okay, bye for now. They're calling me for dinner.